Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kim Side doing another segment of My Mondays. Today's segment of My Mondays, I just want to talk about is so over like the last week and like past like few weeks, y'all. I've been having a conversation with some of my homeboys and even my brother. And the thing that we were talking about pretty much is this, y'all. So I was just pretty much telling one of my homeboys, he was like, "Man, dog, like I ain't been able to kick with you as much, dog, and I feel like bad about it." And I was just telling him pretty much, I was like, "Bro, I don't even sweat that as much anymore, just because like now I just appreciate the moments." So to like any of my homeboys, anything like that, like I just feel like at times certain needs and stuff like that, when you just want to reach out to me, like you don't gotta always reach out to me now just because I understand like yo, like you got things going on. Heck, I got things going on. Like I know like sometimes with me, like I don't reach out to relatives or like friends and stuff like that for like weeks or even months. And it might sound selfish, but to me, what sounds more selfish to me is y'all like if you reach out to me constantly and you tell me all your problems and not saying it like that in a negative way because it sounds like I'm being disrespectful. But what I'm pretty much saying is like I was talking about my dad is sometimes it's like it's draining when you have someone around you that always talk constantly hitting you up or contacting you and it's something negative like there's some type of drama that energy gets draining, but it's something else when someone contacts you and they got something positive, they got something inspirational, or they just calling and check up on you, and it don't even got to be every day. It could just be once a week, once a month, every 2 weeks. I know I got a few friends I just hit up like once a month, y'all. I just check in on them. It's nothing like negative and me like complaining about my problems that I'm going through on a day to day basis, but it's just me just talking to them like, hey, how's everything going? Is everything well? Is it or like is there anything new? Just those things, and like I could tell that they're appreciative of it just because it's just like I just want to make sure they're good, but also give them some type of voice of positivity in this. And I was just telling my brother that it's like, yo, sometimes you don't gotta hit up all your friends all the time. Like sometimes you could just hit them up every once in a while, see how they doing. But them big moments, yo, like if you're doing an event or something like that, I feel like those, like I was telling him, like those could be sometimes more pivotal just because you're willing to celebrate a moment with them instead of just dealing with every time because you don't want everybody your problems to be everybody else's problems and stuff like that. And so like I was saying, like this video is not gonna be too long, but I'm just saying like to anyone like a loved one, anything like that, like yo, you don't gotta always hit me up, but just hit me up every once in a while, and vice versa. I'm not gonna always hit you up or hit you up all the time, but it's just the moments that I rather for us to have when we all around one another, or them good times when we around one another that we can talk and stuff like that. And I'm just also just making this blunt and clear. Like I'm not talking about like if you're going through a problem and you feel like you don't have no one to reach out to. What I'm pretty much just saying is it's just that like sometimes like it's better to like contact your loved ones and your friends at other moments and not just constantly contacting them all the time and just hitting them up about everything because sometimes that energy can be draining and it can like make people frustrated. And that's all I'm just pretty much is saying. Y'all hope somebody don't get offended by this video, but I hope somebody also get a clear understanding that like, yo, I care about everyone that I love and like I value everyone's time and attention towards me. But I also do value them times like, hey, when there's something big or something important that you do hit me up about it. And so that's all I just wanted to say, y'all, in this video. It's about 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes long. But I'm just encourage everyone just have a good day and everything. And still checking on your loved ones if it's just once a month, once a week, every few months or so, something like that, y'all. So with all that being said, y'all just come on another segment of My Mondays.